Hello, it's Julie, and today I want to talk about why I don't read much YA anymore. For the few of you not in the know, YA stands for young adult, so that's young adult literature. I've recently started listening to a podcast called What Should I Read Next? With Anne Bogle. It's a wonderful podcast where a guest gives the host 3 books they love and 1 book they hate and the reasons, and then they get 3 book recommendations in return. In one of those episodes there was a guy who really loved YA fiction, and his description of why he loved a particular YA novel really struck it home with me why I don't like YA novels that much. For any of you wondering, this was from episode 8 and the guest was Preston Yancey. These were among the things he felt like a young adult novel should be. High gloss, a little like pop art, all the colours are kind of super saturated, and even though they deal with real things, the stakes are always all the stakes all the time. Decisions are life or death, and it's kind of all up there. This description of good YA really got me thinking, because I go into books with quite a lot of empathy for the characters and the situation, and I'm easily affected by the tone or the suspense in a novel. I find that when I read suspenseful books, or just books that drag you along for the ride, I get a little stressed, and since reading is my relaxing time, I don't always want to be stressed when I read. Even so, since all the booktubers I've been watching for years have been recommending young adult fiction, that's mainly what I've read because that's what I've heard about. And I've had amazing reading experiences. I've just become slightly stressed from them, as well as getting a little bored of reading books that were about me, so kind of self-insert. I'm not saying that YA books aren't amazingly good. I'm just saying they might not be for everyone. So in my new navigation of the adult section of the bookstore or the library, I'm looking for slow books that take you on a journey and don't give me nightmares or keep me up at night. I'm finding it kind of hard to go over to adult fiction and try to find something that I will enjoy among the rows and rows of bookshelves full of general fiction. I just hope I can find some new favourite authors that will help me along the way. So this one was short and sweet, and I really want to know your opinions. Have you ever felt like you had to read young adult fiction? Do you enjoy young adult fiction? And do you have any recommendations for me as I go about my quest to find feel-good books that aren't sickly sweet with romance? I'll see you later. Hi there!